Hey y'all, I think I'm live. Yes. All right. I think I'm live. I think I'm live. Think I'm live. I have not been live on Facebook in quite some time. So welcome everybody. If you are in here, go ahead and drop some, hey Shahars, I see you. I see a couple people chiming in. I have been in the world of Instagram for quite some time. So I'm like, oh fudge, I gotta make it back over here to to Facebook, and so I am figuring this out. So bear with me, y'all. I'm trying to figure out Facebook as we speak. So if you're here with me, hey, you're here for the party. Okay, what's up, Avery? Share this. If you got people on your Facebook, if you know people on your Facebook that would enjoy some information about how partying can have you pivot in your professional life, how partying like can save your life is what I was talking about on Instagram, then make sure you share this. If you just joined, go ahead and holler at me in the comments. Just so that y'all know, I will be doing a little bit of chit chat for about 2 minutes or so, just so that Instagram, I keep calling it Instagram, but I'm always on Instagram, just so that Facebook can send it out, let people know what's going on. This is from my personal page, not my personal page. Get in the comments. I see some people jumping on here. Like I said, new to this whole Facebook Live thing, so I'm trying to see who all up in here. So drop your name in the comments and say, hey, be like Avery, be like, hey, here for the party. Hey, Lana Lee, what's up? I know some more y'all in here, so drop in the comments, say I'm here for the party, right? So I am just trying out some new stuff. You know how it goes. I see more people are joining. Drop in the comments. Let me know that you're here. Say, hey, I'm here for the party. Just so I know that you're here, because otherwise this new Facebook setup, I can't be seeing who's here. So drop in the comments. Let me see that you're here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So here's the thing. I've not been on Facebook in quite some time, so I'm learning all of this stuff as I go, but it's all good. I'm super excited that you guys have joined me over here. I was over at IG talking about how partying has saved my life, right? That was supposed to be the title of this video, but this thing I can do this. Yeah. How partying saved my life, right? That's what it's about right now. So if you are in the comments, let me see it. Who else just came in here? We got a couple of people. I need you to put your name in the comments so I can see, so I can shout you out. Stop being so private so I can call you out. We got a couple of people. Okay, so the reason why I'm coming to Facebook is because there's lots of opportunities, right? And there's a lot of people here that I talk to, chit chat, Facebook groups that I'm creating to share a lot of the information that I actually give out to all my clients. I want to start giving it out to the people that I care about the most. And that's why I'm moving over here to Facebook as well, so that I can really be a service to people. So if you are in the comments, and I think that's the interesting thing. Maybe I just can't even see the comments because I only see Sharmika. Hey, welcome. Okay, so I guess I can't see the comments. I can see if you're going to comment or not. So jump in there. Let me know that you're with me. So welcome, everybody. I am not going to keep this very long, okay? I want to kind of get straight to the point as to how partying has saved my life. And I never really thought that that would be the case, because most times partying is a distraction. At least it is for Shahar. I have to say, I will admit, there are often times where partying would get in the way of me doing the things I know I'm supposed to do. And raise your hand, I guess your virtual hand, if you've ever had distractions that kept you from doing the stuff that you know you need to be doing. I see the hands. I do. I see them. Magically, I see these hands. But yeah, we all have these different distractions. And for me, what I thought was a distraction, what sometimes could seem like a distraction, the crazy part about it is there's also a space and an opportunity to see that there's more to it than just how you're receiving it. So I'm going to tell you a quick story about a party that I had and how it changed my life. So the story goes like this, or I say the party goes like this. If you're here, go ahead and announce yourself. Say you've arrived to the party. If you've arrived to the party, then make sure you comment in the comments, because that's what the comments are for. Okay, so this is probably 2018, towards the end of the year, had a couple of people over at my place, had this beautiful high-rise apartment in the sky with floor-to-ceiling windows, amazing views. We were had little bottles of champagne. This is water though. And we were toasting and just talking about all the great things that were going on in our lives. And then I decided to do a toast. I said, hey, everybody, share something that you got from a vacation, or share, just share. So then we all started toasting and we all started sharing. And then out of that moment of toasting, partying, sharing, communing with my friends, there was a business opportunity. A business opportunity presented itself in the clankety clank of champagne glasses, right? And a girlfriend of mine looked at me and she said, Shahara, that's a thing. That is a thing. Okay. And I thought to myself, you're right. This is catchy. This is a thing. But then, because I was partying, I said, I come up with things all the time. Maybe that's not so much a thing. Whatever. You know what? It's catchy, but nah, I don't think so. That thing that came out of the clank clank of the champagne glasses sat for months. I would say about 6 months or so. It sat as just a random thing that I thought was just something catchy out of a conversation that was had between me and my party goers. In my party, I came up with a thing, and I did not acknowledge that thing. I didn't go back to that thing and assess that thing and check and maybe do some research to see if that thing could be a thing. If that makes any sense, right? Fast forward this story. Come time June of 2019, I decided to take that idea, and I started doing some research. And from that research, I created a business model. And from that business model, I created a business plan. From that business plan, I then pitched on stage, and I used my speaking skills. These ones right here that have me talking to you. I used my speaking skills to pitch on stage for that new business, that business plan. And I won $10,500. What? How is that possible? How is that possible? I opened up my mouth, I spoke, and they said yes. And I got $10,500 for it. If you're excited about me getting that money, let me hear amen in the comments, okay? Because what I'm getting for me, I'm trying to get for you. So if you want that for you, I'm going to need you to put the amen in the comments. Come on, put the amen in the comments. I'm not trying to be aggressive, but sometimes I can be aggressive. But put the amen in the comments. But yes, that party brought about a thing that I dismissed, didn't acknowledge, didn't really take seriously. And then when I finally did, it brought about a pivot in my business that I had never even anticipated. And to this moment, as I speak, that business model is growing. Now, COVID, y'all know about COVID. COVID has caused me to pivot even more so. But the thing that I found so powerful is even in my partying, there was a thing. And the reason why I kind of put it in that term, or the reason why I position it that way, is because I know that you guys go day to day, going about, your 9 to 5, going about getting your business off the ground, going about starting a new hobby, going about taking care of your family. You go through these day-to-day things, and sometimes you don't even acknowledge the things that could be things. And I think that is where we're missing opportunities. That's where I was missing my opportunity. Partying changed my life. And I'm going to keep saying that, because from that party, I found an amazing thing. Now, the other thing that I want to make mention about what's happening, and you know what, I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I took some notes because I didn't necessarily want you guys to miss out on some of these things that I just want to give a testimony for. But when you're not acknowledging some of these things, you're missing out on the opportunities that can make the difference in your business. And as you can see, and as I have testified, when you stop to acknowledge, when you stop to pay attention, when you stop to do the research, when you stop to put some type of energy and action towards that thing, there's so much more opportunity that comes from it. Now, for me personally, the thing that gave that thing life was my ability to communicate what that thing was. And I know you guys are probably like, well, what's the thing, Shara? What's the thing? Don't worry about it. Okay, the point is, the thing is a big old thing right now. But I was able to use my communication skills, my public speaking skills. I was able to stand on stage, present to some strangers, persuade them, pitch to them, convince them, deliver to them, and them people put money in my pocket, gave me opportunity, gave me favor, provided me with a certain level of access that I didn't have prior to that. So I want you to think about that thing that maybe is coming about in the most inopportune times. What is that thing that could be a thing? What is it? And I want you to spend some special time to it, thinking about it, acknowledging it. And the thing doesn't have to be a huge pivot. That thing could be something that could be great and something that's already existing with you right now. And what is going to give it life? What's going to give it wings? What's going to make it lift? What can you do to it? How can you create within it to actually make it a bigger thing? For me, like I said, it was all my communication skills. And for those of you who do not know, my name is Shahara. I am a public speaking coach and trainer, and I do it on the corporate side all the time. And I'm moving a lot of my work here to Facebook so that I can help people here, like one-on-one, individuals. You know, I want you to know that there's a certain skill set that sits right underneath your mouth, and it can bring power and life and manifest that thing that you thought was maybe a distraction, or that you think came out of a distraction, and it could actually be a big thing. And if you ask me, that's something that could give it life, make it real, manifest it, have it build, is your ability to talk about it, your ability to communicate about it, to develop a message around it. And not only just that, but then be able to talk to other people about it. Talk to people that could help it grow. Talk to people that will help build it. Talk to people who could invest in it. Talk to people that could share resources for it. Talk to people that could introduce you to people to help build it. That all comes from your ability to effectively communicate, to understand what that thing is, the value of that thing, but then able to express it to the people who can help you make it an even bigger thing, like those judges from my pitch competition. Those, what do you call them? Oh, the decision makers, the people who pull the trigger on saying yes to your next opportunity, yes to your next favor, yes to I'll give you the introduction, yes to you can come to this invite-only party. Yes, I will put you in contact to the person who can help you put your product on the shelves. You guys get what I'm saying? But the first things first is what is that thing? What is that thing? And what are you doing to bring that thing to life, to manifest it, right? So anyways, I got some people in the comments. Hey, Ebony. Hey, Ebony. So yes, that is that, right? But it doesn't necessarily end there. On Wednesday, I am going to be going live once more. I'm going to be doing that here, and I'm going to be doing that on Instagram as well. And I want you to think about that thing that maybe you've already discovered it, maybe you haven't. But if you have already discovered it, and you need to be able to put it in front of the people that are going to provide you with the favor, the access, the resources, the introductions, the invites to manifest that thing into a greater thing, then I want you to holler at me. I want you to send me a message. I want you to DM me, whether that's on Facebook or maybe you're watching this on Instagram. And I want you to put in that DM, I've got my thing. I've got my thing. I've got my thing. I've got my thing. I want you to DM me, and I want us to have a conversation about this, okay? And I want to share something with you. So, with that being said, partying did change my life. That thing is a bigger thing, and I'm so extremely grateful for it. And I'm so grateful that closed mouths do not get fed. So when you open up your mouth, trust you can get fed. But have you been opening up your mouth? Got questions? DM me. Ladies and gentlemen, I am out. Oh, Antonia, I was like, oh, you tagging people. I see you. I am out. Now, where do I press? There we go. I am out.